Before I truly was walking with Jesus Christ, I was lost. I didn't have any direction. I spent all my time trying to just gain stuff.
I struggled to find my significance. I always wanted to try to have nice things, provide for my children, provide for my family, and always just kind of felt this empty feeling.
I grew up at a Christian home. I went to church 3 times a week. I went to a Christian high school. I even went to a Christian college. And then when I graduated, it all ended. I didn't want anything to do with God. I wanted to do my life the way I wanted to do it.
I never really went to church a whole lot growing up. I was a Jehovah's Witness, and we went till I was probably 9 years old or something like that. Sunday was a day to get work done. It was always a day that I spent working on my house, working on cars, doing whatever. It just was never a day that I spent at church.
And then when I asked Michael on that Easter Sunday 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, where should we go to church on Easter Sunday? We have to go to church. And he said, well, let's try out Medway Church. And that's where everything changed.
When we found out we were pregnant, it was one of those things we finally surrendered to God. We let it go and said, okay, God, you're in control of this. We can't be in control anymore. And the next month is when we found out we were pregnant. So that obviously was totally God. We just said, stop figuring out your own plans and start listening to mine.
After some time, I found Medway Church, made it my home church, started to commit to being here, attending regularly, telling others about what I found here. I joined a small group and just really pouring everything into committing to being here and giving it my all.
Well, yeah, I mean, it does sound so simple, and Mike talks about it, on a regular basis, that it truly is just come to church every Sunday, get a God job, join a small group. And we've done all 3 of those in the last year and a half, and it really does change everything.
It's like being able to worship with your family, and that's something that neither one of us have ever felt before, and it's just been an honor and a real blessing to be a part of that.
I started to find my significance in life, the emptiness that I felt started to subside, my life started to come together, and I can say I truly have found the meaning of what it is to follow Jesus and to give him everything.
I remember over here in the back row on that day, I remember the message, I remember the music, I remember everything about that day. And I also remember the tears. I remember praying and saying that I was so sorry to Jesus for wandering away for so long, and that I was home. And I really felt like that. I was home.